Yeah, check it out, check it out, check it out. Yeah, from the block where the truth gets told.
Corner store, trauma cats beef over territory lines. History repeating, same old dance, different times. Young guns flexing hard, but they don't comprehend the weight of decisions made in anger, still a permanent fate. Mama's tears fall steady, praying sons make it home. While the block stays divided, hearts turning to stone. Beef over beef, pride over peace, it's all the same. Since the cycle spinning, ain't nobody winning this game. This game. Round and round we go, round and round we go. Blood on the pavement, ain't nobody know when the war gon' end, when the pain gon' stop. Round and round we go from block to block. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Brothers turn strangers over colors and claims. Shooting dice with destiny, playing dangerous games. Old heads remember when respect meant something more. Now it's all about the rep. Keep a score, keep a score. Families torn apart by invisible battle lines. Grandmothers mourning grandsons in their prime. The block stays hot, tension thick as summer air, while everyone's preparing for a war that's already there. Round and round we go. Blood on the pavement, ain't nobody know when the war gon' end, when the pain gon' stop. Round and round we go from block to block. Round and round we go. 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 What happened to the days when we settled with our fists? Now it's automatic weapons, names on hit lists. Loyalty gets questioned, paranoia runs deep. Nobody trusts nobody, can't even sleep. The block remembers everything, every slight, every diss, every moment that could have been handled different than this. But here we stand, weapons drawn, ready for the clash, while the real enemy counts our destruction as cash, Round and round we go. Blood on the pavement, ain't nobody know when the war gon' end, when the pain gon' stop. Round and round we go from block to block. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Round we go. Blasting out your mouth, you know. It's just a fake smile, just round and round we go. From the Bronx to every block that know the cycle block got it solid. This cycle got to stop, yo. Round and round we go. Cats gather round the block. Bass, pound, make hearts knock. The same faces, same place. Glide in an arc here. In an arc here. In an arc here. Bass, pound, round the block. Make hearts knock. Same faces, same place. Time froze in the space. We alive here. We alive here. Speakers blast from windows crack. Kids laugh, past, never laugh. Corner stores, know your name, same as before, nothing changed. We alive here. Boom Bap echo through my chest. This my echo, this my rest. Chain link fence can't hold us down. Paint dents without sound. Every scratch, every beat. Perfect match, complete. Rhymes too big. Realize now. Watch you drink. Realize now. Yo, you remember when the block was ours? Back when respect meant something more in cars. Now I'm watching through these cracked apartment bars. La la la, seeing strangers where my family was. Used to know every face from First to Lenox Ave. Now gentrification got me feeling mad. White collar workers in designer bags walking past the corner where my pops once had. His hustle, his pride, his whole damn world. Now it's coffee shops and yoga girls. Tell me how you sleep when the rent's triple. When your neighbor's eviction notice got a cripple. You moved away, found your escape route. Left me here with all these vacant stoops. Oh oh, static on the radio. Same old frequency but the signal's low. When my stickball games, plates, corners, corner store credit when our pockets got thinner. Mrs. Rodriguez cooking rice for dinner. Fed the whole building when the welfare came in. Now she's gone, building sold to developers. They painted over murals, call us troublemakers. Demolished playgrounds, built luxury elevators. La la la, progress they said would save us. But for what? Community we already had. Knowing your neighbor wasn't just some fad, it was survival, looking out for each other. Now strangers call police on any brother. Walking too slow, breathing too loud, being too black, being too proud. Static line, cutting through the noise of these static times. Nothing's clear, nothing's fine, when you're searching for a signal that you'll never find. You moved away, found your escape route. Left me here with all these vacant stoops. Oh oh, static on the radio. Same old frequency but the signal's low. While I'm still here with my broken heart. La 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 la. Static. 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 La 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 la. Static. Tell me where you go when the money was thin. When your new friends go, so won't let you in. Do you think of home? Do you think of me? Standing on this corner where we used to be. Free, naive, believing in tomorrow. Now I'm drowning in this manufactured sorrow. Watching bulldozers erase our history while you're somewhere living comfortably. You moved away, found your escape route. Left me here with all these vacant stoops. Oh oh oh, static on the radio. Same old frequency but the signal's low. While I'm still here with my broken groove. Still here, coming up on. Static lines, cutting through my mind. Left behind, left behind. Get on yours. Static.
Yeah, yeah. Back to basics, back to basics. Back to basics, back to real.
Back to basics, where it started. Raw and honest, never parted. From the source, from the core. What we came for, nothing more. Back to basics, back to basics. Keep it real, keep it real. Back to basics, back to basics. This is how we feel, this is how we feel. This is how we feel. Real, 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 real. Basics, basics. Real, real. Basics, basics. Feel, feel, feel. Strip it down to the ground. Pure sound, all around. No pretense, just the essence. Raw and true, me and you. Back to basics, back to basics. Keep it real, keep it real. Back to basics, back to basics. This is how we feel, this is how we feel. This is how we feel. When the world gets complicated and the truth gets fabricated, we go back to the track, to the track. Back to basics, keep it real, keep it real. Back to basics, this is how we feel. This is how we feel. Back to basics, keep it real. Back to basics, this is how we feel. Yeah, check it, yo, Hey yo, you thought I'd fold when the pressure came down. Still standing strong while your boys underground. They said I cracked when the stakes got real, but I'm still here, yo, still here with the steel. Money ain't the issue, pride is gain. Been holding my position through the cold and the rain. You switched up quick when your crew got tight. When I'm still here, dog, still here in the fight. I'm still here when the smoke clears. I'm still here through your worst fears. I'm still here. Yo, remember when you said you ride till the end? Now you acting funny, won't even pretend that we was tight when the block was hot. But I'm still here, kid, still here on the spot. Your streets don't change, neither do I. While you chasing fame, I stay low and fly. Your new friends fake, your old one's gone. But I'm still here, son, still here, staying strong. Still here, when the smoke clears. I'm still here, through your worst fears. I'm still here. Yeah, you thought the game would break me, still here. You thought the pain would shake me, still here. I'm still here. Look around, homie, see who's left standing. When your empire falls, who's commanding? I never switched, never played the role. Still here grinding with the same damn soul. Your fancy cars and your diamond chains can't hide the fact that your heart's in pain. You lost yourself, chasing paper and fame. But I'm still here, motherfucker, still playing same game. I'm still here, when the smoke clears. Still here, through your worst fears. Still here. I'm still here. Check it out. I see it. I see it. I see it. Corner store owner, been there 20 years. Same spot, same fight, same old fears. Rent going up, but the money ain't there. Politicians promise, but they don't really care. Mrs. Johnson sweeping steps every day. Kids walk by, what they gon' say? She remember when this block was safe. Now she pray they make it home okay. I'm watching from my window, see the struggle down below. Every face got a story, every day they gotta go. I'm watching from my window, see the pain they never show. Block witness to the hustle, this the only life they know. Hey, block with it, young boy walking with his head down low. Books in his hand, but the streets stay pulled. Teacher at school trying to keep him whole, but the block got plans for his soul. Bus drivers see the same route twice, picking up folks who pay the price. Working 2 jobs just to get by, looking tired but they still try. I'm watching from my window, see the struggle down below. Every face got a story, every day they gotta go. I'm watching from my window, see the pain they never show. Block witness to the hustle, this the only life they know. Don't nobody ask how they feel inside, don't nobody stop to hear them cry. Just another day in the same old grind, while the world keep passing by. I see them rise, I see them fall, I hear them when they make that call for something better than these walls. Still watching, but still see, still lead. God pivots. God pivots. Block pivots. Block pivots. Still watching. Still seen it. Still seen it. Still believing. I blast that. I blast that. I blast that. Off to the punch. Young me, pen in hand, thoughts on the page, writing to myself at 25, hoping I'd escape this block where every corner holds a different kind of pain, where mothers cry at windows watching sons go down the drain. Oh yeah, little did I know the letters I was sending would come back to haunt me when my reality was bending. Thought I'd be somewhere else by now, somewhere far away, but here I am, same street, reading what I had to say. Letters back, reading words from way back when. La 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 la. Letters back, tell me who I was back then. Thought I changed, thought I'd grow, now I'm stuck where I began. La 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 la. Letters back, from a boy who had a plan. Dear future and wrote, please don't forget your roots, but stay aware corners where they're selling stolen goods. I see the older cats who never made it past 18. Their dreams are fading fast, know what I mean? 20 years later, still walking these same blocks, still dodging trouble, still hearing gunshots. The letter in my pocket from that kid who used to dream says keep your head up high, things ain't always what they seem. That's right. Letters back, reading words from way back when. La 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 la. Letters back, tell me who I was back then. Thought I changed, thought I'd grow, now I'm stuck where I began. Letters back, from a boy who had a plan. Sometimes I wonder if that kid would understand why I'm still here fighting with these same 2 hands. Oh yeah. But maybe staying put was always part of the plan. Maybe home is where you learn to be a man. So I write back to that boy with hope so high. Tell him life don't always work the way you fantasize, but staying true to where you from ain't such a crime. Even if your feet stay planted, you can still climb. These letters connect the past to present day. Remind me where I started, help me find my way. Young, he had the vision, older me's got the fight. Together we're complete, everything's alright, yeah. Letters back, reading words from way back when. Letters back, letters back. Letters back, tell me who I was back then. Thought I changed, thought I'd grow, now I'm right where I began. Letters back, still executing that same plan. Back, yeah, the kid who had a plan. Letters back. Yo, when the walls close in and the pressure mount, every dollar that you lost, every breath you count. Used to be my right hand, now you switch sides. Tell me who you running to when the truth collides. Saw you in the streets talking reckless about my name. Same cat who begged me when you couldn't pay your rent. Now you act like we ain't share the same pain. But I remember when your pockets wasn't making sense. Block got hot, feds watching every move we make you disappear. Faster than money that we never had. Loyalty's a word that you willing to forsake, but karma's coming round and that payback hitting back. Who you running to? Who you running to? When your back's against the wall and your crew ain't true. Who you running to? Who you running to? When the game get cold and there's nothing left to do. Streets don't love nobody, that's the lesson learned. Bridges that you burn, still smoking in the air. Every favor that I gave, now the tables turn. Acting like you never knew me, like I wasn't there. Phone calls getting shorter, conversations strange. Money make people do things they never thought they would. Friendship ain't forever when the seasons change. But I stood silent when you said nobody understood. Now you running around town with a different crew, telling stories about the past like you paid your dues. But when push comes to shove, what you gon' do? When they turning back backs and you knew when you flew, you running to? Who you running to? When your back's against the wall and your crew ain't true. Who you running to? Who you running to? When the game get cold and there's nothing left to do. Remember late nights, corner store conversations, sharing dreams and plotting on our destinations. Now you acting brand new with your new relations, but real recognize real through all the complications. So when the spotlight fades and the crowd moves on, when you fail where the friends disappear at dawn, when the money runs low, when your pride is gone, who you gonna call when there's nobody to lean on? I ain't bitter, just observing how the game unfold. How people switch up when the weather getting cold. Keep my circle tight, only trust what I can hold. Cause friendship ain't for sale and loyalty ain't sold. Who you running to? Who you running to? When your back's against the wall and your crew ain't true. Who you running to? Who you running to? When the game get cold and there's nothing left to do. Yeah, who you running to? When there's no one left to run. Who you running to? Back then, when shit was real, no pretend. Corner store, 40 cent. Money tight, bills bent. Back then, mama worked 2 shifts again. Roaches crawl, paint peel. Know the struggle, know the feel. Back then we had nothing but. Back then we had everything but. Back then, used to walk these same blocks, used to dodge the same cops. Used to dream about something more. Used to sleep on hardwood floor. Back then, just real talk, real quick. Back then, shit was different back then. Back then, we were different back then. Recuerdo cuando era niño. Then when I was just a kid, yo, abuela cooking in the kitchen slow. Back then, didn't need much to grow. Back then, playing ball till the sun went down. Neighborhood felt like family tight. Back then, everything felt right. Pero ahora todo pure. But now everything is fucking changed, bro. Back then, we kept it 100 real. Back then, you knew how people feel. Back then, before money, before the friends left, before the fake love, fake respect. Back then, we had each other's back. Back then, shit was different back then. Back then, we were different back then.
We were men on the beach.
Back then,
Just a memory.
back then,
Just a memory.
back then, nothing left. Now I'm older, looking back. Back then had what I lack. Back then love was pure and true. Back then I believed in you. Back then, the souls were clean. Back then life had different meaning. Man stuck the things. Fools in was tripe, flown the raw things back then. Back to hand, the twin. Just the way it was back then. Back then. Shit was different back then. We were different back then. Back then. Walking down the same street where I grew up, man. Walking down the same street where I grew up, man. Something's different now. Something's different now. Can't shake this feeling that's been building up. Can't shake this feeling that's been building up. Used to be my spot. Used to be my spot. Heat's rising from the pavement. Heat's rising from the pavement. Can't cool down. Can't cool down. Heat's rising from the pavement. Heat's rising from the pavement. Burning up. Burning up. They changed the corner store to something else, yo. They changed the corner store to something else, yo. Old man's gone, old man's gone. New faces moving in, don't know the code. New faces moving in, don't know the code. Disrespecting what we built. Heat's rising from the pavement. Heat's rising from the pavement. Can't cool down. Can't cool down. Heat's rising from the pavement. Heat's rising from the pavement. Now I'm standing here with fire in my chest, damn. Now I'm standing here with fire in my chest, damn. Rage is real, rage is real. Everything I knew is getting torn apart. Everything I knew is getting torn apart. But I ain't backing down, ain't backing down. He's rising from the pavement. He's rising from the pavement. Can't cool down, can't cool down. He's rising from the pavement. He's rising from the pavement. Burn it up, burn it up.
Temperature just climbing. Temperature just climbing. Can't stop the fire. Can't stop the fire. Temperature just climbing. Temperature just climbing. Time to hit it up. Time to hit it up.
Yo, check it, block therapy. Yo, block therapy. Sitting on a stoop again, same spot every day. Mind racing round and round, can't find another way. These thoughts keep coming back like pigeons to the yard. Life been hitting different, man, the struggle hitting hard. La da da, la da da. Same corner, same time. La da da da, la da da. Trying to clear my mind. Mama always told me, son, you gotta let it out. Don't keep it bottled up, that ain't what life's about. But these streets don't offer much, no fancy doctor's chair. Just this concrete step where I come to sit and stare. Block therapy, block therapy. This is where I come to think. Block therapy, block therapy. When I'm standing at the brink, oh yeah, oh yeah. Same spot every night, oh yeah, oh yeah. Till I get my head right. Mrs. Johnson waves hello from her apartment door. She been watching over us since 1994. She knows I come here when the weight gets too much. Some folks pay hundreds, I just need this gentle touch. Da, 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 da. Street lights flickering on. Da, 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 da. Been here since early dawn. I watched the kids play ball. Remember being free before the bills piled up and responsibilities. This corner holds my secrets, keeps them safe and sound. Better than any couch that money can be found. Block therapy, block therapy. This is where I come to think. Block therapy, block therapy. When I'm standing at the brink, oh yeah, oh yeah. Same spot every night, oh yeah, oh yeah. Till I get my head right. Sometimes you need a place. Sometimes you need a space. Block therapy, this old familiar place. Tomorrow I'll be back here, same time, same routine. Working through my problems in this urban magazine. No appointment necessary, no insurance to pay. Just me and these four walls that know me every day. La la la, la la la. This is how I cope. La la la, la la la. This is how I hope. The city understands me better than most people do, and listens without judgment, sees me through and through. So I'll keep coming back here till I figure it all out. Block therapy session, that's what life's about. Block therapy, block therapy. This is where I come to think. Block therapy, block therapy. When I'm standing at the brink, oh yeah, oh yeah. Same spot every night, oh yeah, oh yeah. Till I get my head right.
therapy. Block therapy. Block therapy.
Check it. Dust selling on my notebook, memory stacking up. Time moving, but I'm stuck in this. Pen in hand, thoughts running thick as molasses. Years past, wisdom accumulates in my glasses. See the reflection of who I was, classes. Skip dreams, dipped in doubt that I'm asses. Fresh-faced kid with plans so grand. Now I understand what I couldn't understand back then, when the world seemed so simple. Each lesson left a mark, each scar a symbol. Dear me, where you headed now? Path unclear, but you figured out somehow. Time teaches what the heart can't allow. Young blood, listen to this vow. Listen to this vow. Listen close, listen close. Dear me, where you headed now? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Mistakes pile up like bills on the dresser. Each wrong turn made me wiser, made me lesser. Pride took hits, ego bruised under pressure. But pain shapes character, that's the true measure. Friends fade, some stay, most just seasons. People change for money, power, different reasons. Block taught me trust is earned, not given. Respect is real currency when you're living. Oh, if I could reach back through time, reach back, tell that young mind. Young mind, young mind. Hold tight to what matters when everything shattered us. Everything shattered. Now I'm older, shoulders carry the weight of decisions made early, sealed by fate. Success ain't just money, that's the real debate. It's peace of mind when you lay your head straight. Knowledge gained through struggle, not from books. Authenticity over image despite the looks. Future me, hope you remember this message when life gets heavy, when you're feeling the pressure. Dear me, where you headed now? Path unclear, what you figured out somehow. Time teaches what the heart can't allow. Young blood, listen to this vow. Listen to this vow. Listen close, listen close. Dear me, where you headed now? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Keep writing them letters to yourself, to yourself. Time keeps teaching, 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 teaching. Yeah. Recognize real. Let me break it down for real. Let me break it down for you. Tired of telling lies, tired of acting fake, pretending everything's perfect when my patience about to break. Brothers betraying brothers for a buck and bit of fame. Switched up on the set, now they playing petty games. I'm frustrated with the fakeness floating around my way. Cats claiming they keeping it real, but live like they afraid. See, the system got us twisted, got us pointing fingers wrong, while the real ones stay quiet and the fake ones sing along. Building up these walls brick by brick, I'm breaking down. Fed up with the phonies putting poison in my town. Can't trust nobody nowadays, they smile and stab your spine. Frustrated with the bullshit, but I'm drawing my own line. Had enough for all the lies they tell me. Raw truth cuts deep, can't let it bury. Frustration building up inside my belly. but I'ma speak my peace, keep it. Block full of broken promises and people playing parts. Preach about the pain but ain't got passion in their hearts. I'm sick of seeing soldiers selling souls for silver change. Tired of all these talkers but they tactics stay the same. Friends flipping for the fortune, family feuding over funds, while the real ones ride in silence till the battle's finally done. Been betrayed by best behavior, been backstabbed by my blood. Now I'm building better barriers against the bullshit in the mud. Frustrated with the future cause the past keeps pulling back. Pockets full of problems but my principles stay packed. Can't fake what's in my fiber or front about my fears. Been frustrated for forever but I'm finally facing. Had enough of all the lies they tell me. Raw truth cuts deep, can't let it bury. Frustration building up inside my belly, but I'ma speak my peace, keep it real. No more games, no more lies. Time to cut through the disguise. Frustration's fuel for the fire. Raw truth, yeah, that's how we do. Keep it raw, keep it real. No more fake, no more games. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, Yo, remember when? Check it. Used to walk these blocks back when we was kids, climbing fire escapes, doing what we did. Never knew the weight that the world would bring. Innocent and wild, didn't mean a thing. Playing in the park till the street lights came. Now I see a trap, caught up in the game. Back then when the world was ours. Back then underneath the stars. Back then simple and so clean. Back then living in between. Mama used to call us, come inside to eat. Racing through the halls, stomping with our feet. Building paper planes, sailing through the air. Brothers in our bond, didn't have a care. Telling dirty jokes, laughing till we cry. Standing side by side, filled with foolish pride. Back then when the world was ours. Back then underneath the stars. Back then simple and so clean. Back then living in between. Beautiful beginnings buried in the past. Childhood memories fading way too fast. Wish I could remind you who you used to be before the streets consumed your identity. Back then when the world was ours. Back then underneath the stars. Back then simple remember where you're from. Back then. 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 Back then.
Check it. Yo, young eyes, looking back now.
I walk the same blocks where I used to run wild, but everything changed since I was that child. The corner store clerk still knows my name, but I ain't the same kid who played these games. Used to think the world was mine for taking. Now I see the choices that I've been making. Every step I take reminds me how things ain't simple like they used to be now. Young eyes couldn't see what was coming. Young eyes always thought I was running to something better, something more. Now I know what all this struggle was for. Young eyes, now I see with different eyes. Remember when the dollar felt like gold? When the future seemed so bright and bold? You thought the streets would teach you how to win, but you didn't know the game you stepping in. All the nights you stayed up, planning schemes. Reality came crashing through your dreams. If I could tell you what I learned since then, maybe you wouldn't make the same mistakes again. Young eyes couldn't see what was coming. Young eyes always thought I was running to something better, something more. Now I know what all this struggle was for. Young eyes, now I see with different eyes. Time moves fast when you ain't paying attention. All the lessons learned through hard intervention. What you thought was weakness turned out to be strength. What seemed so short was actually full length. So here I stand where you used to dream, understanding now what it all means. The pain you felt was preparing you for all the things you would have to go through. Those tears you cried when nobody cared made you stronger than you ever did. If I could reach back through all these years, I'd tell you every struggle disappears. Young eyes couldn't see what was coming. Young eyes always thought I was running to something better, something more. Now I know what all this struggle was for. Young eyes, now I see with different eyes. Young eyes, time to see with different eyes. I see with different eyes. feel gravel under my kicks, yeah that's real. Pavement telling stories that the rich cats can't feel. Every crack got history, every step got weight. Walk these blocks since I was young, now I contemplate the texture of survival when you hustling for change. Concrete poetry beneath my feet, ain't nothing strange. I find the truth in sidewalk cracks and broken glass. Present tense reality, forget about the past. Block to block, I feel it in my bones, feel it deep. Block to rock, the city's in my soul, can't sleep. Block to block, the streets is all I know, so deep. Block to rock, that's how my story goes. Block to block, I feel it in my bones, feel it deep. Block to rock, the city's in my soul, can't sleep. Block to block, the streets is all I know, so deep. Block to rock, that's how my story goes. Bottoms of my sneakers know these corners like a map. Every pothole, every curve, every fire escape trap. My feet to learn the language that the avenue speaks. Rough asphalt conversations heard for weeks and weeks. From project steps to corner stores, I walked it all. Spring, summer, winter, fall, through it all I crawl. Not on my knees, but on my grind, pavement guide my way. Touch the ground with every stride, that's how I pray. Block to block, I feel it in my bones. Feel it deep. Rock to rock, the city's in my soul, can't sleep. Rock to block, the streets is all I know, so deep. Rock to rock, that's how my story goes. Check it. Feel that bass thump through the string. The corner got a heartbeat. Now I'm older, but I still feel every pebble, every stone. These blocks raised me up when I was scared and alone. Texture of the neighborhood is written on my palm. Street knowledge in my fingertips, it keeps me calm. From stoop to stoop, I learn the code of where I'm from. Beat drops heavy like my footsteps when I run through these same streets that made me who I am today. Pavement prophet, this my pulpit. Hear me when I say, rock to block, I feel it in my bones. Feel it deep. Rock to rock, the city's in my soul, can't sleep. Rock to block, the streets is all I know, so deep. Rock to rock, that's how my story goes. Yeah. Block to block, block to rock, I feel it in my bones. This is slow, this is slow. Yesterday, same corner where we used to play, we wait, selling weight, selling hope away. 24, she brought us in display. Used to be my partner, now we can't stay clean for a minute, building cake. Mama sick, little sister need books, but the gang got him caught on hooks. Corner confessions, he tell me his sins, I listen to lessons. Corner confessions, life got him twisted in dark directions. Said bro, I'm lost. He said bro, I'm lost. He said bro, I'm lost. What's the fucking cost? He said bro, I'm lost. He said bro, I'm lost. And I count the cost. Remember when we dreamed of better days? Now Marcus trapped in these twisted ways, running from the cops through the maze of broken buildings and broken praise. His girl left, took the baby too, said she couldn't watch what he would do to himself, to his family name, playing this deadly dirty game. Corner confessions, corner confessions, corner Corner confessions, he spilled his truth, I absorbed the lessons. Corner confessions, street life, eating soul questions. He said, bro, I'm lost. What's the fucking cost? He said, bro, I'm lost. He said, bro, I'm lost. And I count the costs. Standing on that corner where we used to laugh and joke. Now Marcus dealing with demons that got him by the throat. Every word he speak to me is heavy with the pain of a man who sold his soul just to break free from the chain of poverty and struggle that been holding him down. But the streets don't love nobody in this godforsaken town. He tell me about the nights when he can't get no sleep, about the promises he made that he could never keep. To his mother, to his daughter, to the man in the mirror. But the path that he chose just keep getting clearer, leading him away from everything he used to be. And I watch my old friends slowly cease to be free. Corner confessions. Every damn day bring new obsessions with the money and the power and the street reputation. But he losing his soul through this transformation. We used to run these blocks. Now blocks running him. Time done changed us both, but only one of us still him. He said, bro, I'm lost. He said, bro, I'm lost. What's the fucking cost? What's the fucking cost? He said, bro, I'm lost. He said, bro, I'm lost. And I count the cost. Corner confessions. Same corner, different lessons. Corner confessions. Corner save us from these sessions. Block full of brothers, beats bumping loud. Bass booms, boom box bringing crowds. Caught up in culture, crafted from the core. Cats congregating, corner store folklore. Fresh flows, fingers snapping steady. Heavy heads nodding, hearts beating ready. Precise placement, pavement, poetry. Smooth samples, soul searching properly. Beat breaks, bass shakes the ground. Sneeze back, street speaks through the sound. Raw rhythms rock around where hip-hop can be found. Old school vibes still profound. Hey, microphone mastery, moving masses mad. Skill spitting, spirits lifting when times been bad. Turntable technique, tricks twisted tight. Quick cuts, clever commentary cutting through night. Block party passion, people packed in place. Fat beats, free expression facing every face. Real rap revolution, roots running deep. True talent takes time, treasures that we keep. Beat breaks, bass shakes the ground. Street facts, street speaks through the sound. Raw rhythms rocking around where hip-hop can be found. Old school vibes still profound. Scraping vinyl, ranking records raw. Boom bap, backbone, breaking every law. Culture created from the concrete cracks. Authentic artistry, absolutely no acts. Bronx bred, born from the basement breaks. Serious samples, soul music it takes. Dedication deep, dropping dope delivery. Heavyweight hits with heavy artillery. Pure passion, pumping through the people's main street. Symphonies sounding through sunshine and rains. Block celebration, beats beneath our feet. Hip-hop history, heartbeats complete. The fire. Street. The fire. The fire. block profit. Yo, I see you standing on that corner every day, preaching wisdom to the cats who lost their way. Old man Jenkins with the weathered face, been around since 85, knows every place. Got stories from the era when the beats were raw, when hip-hop was pure, when we fought the law. You the street prophet, dropping knowledge on the block, speaking truth to young bloods who forgot to stop. Street prophet, wisdom from the pavement up, teaching life lessons with your coffee. Remember when you told me about the game, old head, how the hustle ain't worth it, choose books instead. Your words hit different when the pressure's on. Now I'm spitting fire while the beat goes strong. You said, kid, these streets will chew you up and spit you out, but knowledge is the only thing they can't do without. Eternal rhymes flowing like the subway train. Your lessons keep me sane through the sun and rain. You the street prophet, dropping knowledge on the block, speaking truth to young bloods who forgot to stop. Street prophet, wisdom from the pavement up, teaching life lessons with your coffee cup. That's right. Now I'm passing on what you taught to me to the next generation, set spirits free. Your voice echoes through these Bronx streets. Every word you spoke, yeah, it still repeats. Jenkins, you changed my perspective on everything, from the block politics to the songs I sing. Showed me how to read between the songs I see this. Showed me how to read between the lines they feed us. How to stay authentic, how to truly lead us. Your knowledge cuts deeper than any blade. In this concrete classroom where legends are made. Now when kids approach me seeking direction, I channel your spirit, give them your protection. You're your street prophet, dropping knowledge on the block, speaking truth to young bloods who forgot to stop. Street prophet, wisdom from the pavement up, teaching life lessons with your coffee cup. Street prophet, Jenkins, street prophet lives on. When the sun goes down, spreading wisdom till the lost cause all about town. A street prophet lives on. I can still post it up when the sun goes down, spreading wisdom to the lost souls all around town. Strong pritching up, on the subway was dead. I'm straight prison to the most, so is all about a 10. Street profit club song. Yo, let me tell you about this cat I know. Same block, same struggle, watch him lose control. Started small time, nickel bags and dimes. Now we moving weight, crossing dangerous lines. See him on the stoop, paranoid and thin. Eyes darting round, can't trust nobody again. Remember when we used to hoop the duck? Now he packing heat when he walk through the park. Happened to my mans. What happened? Lost in these streets, can't understand. Money got him twisted, so cold. Another story that the block done told. His moms keep crying, praying every night, hoping that his son gon' see the light. But the gang got hooks deeper in the sea, and once you in, ain't no guarantee. I seen him yesterday, couldn't look me straight, talking about some beef, something about his fate. Said the block is hot, feds on his trail. Next thing I know, homie sitting in jail. To my mans, what happened? Lost in these streets, can't understand. Money got him twisted, so cold. Another story that the block done told. Now I'm on this corner where we used to stand, thinking about the choices, how they shift like sand. Could've been me too if I took that route, but I chose the mic, let my words speak loud. For every young cat thinking it's the way, fast money, fast cars, lead the faster graves. I'ma keep it real, tell it how it is, cause the streets don't love you back. That's just how it is. Nah, they don't love you back. They don't love you back. Another brother gone, another mother crying, another funeral, another family dying. millionaires. One stay you skeeps can't understand. I never wonder brown, I never wonder crying. Or never story, not the black for the tone.